Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. Time for another Gaming Grabs Play the Games video. This is where I have a quick look at some of the games that I picked up over the last week and have a look at them actually in action. So let's go and have a look. Okay, so up next we've got Gungrave GORE on the Xbox One. I don't know that much about this game, I've got to admit, but it was fairly cheap in game, in the 3 for 2 offer, so quite interested to have a look and see what this one's all about. Gonna turn it down a little bit. yeah. Okay.
My name is Quartz, and it's been quite a while since I met Mika. We thought the seed was completely gone, but that wasn't true. Mika and I met after the battle against that scumbag Gonpo raided clan. Unfortunately, I could not catch Gonpo, and I got a severe injury. That is when Mika, or as I call her, Boss, and I met. She saved my life. And that grim-looking guy, armed with a huge coffin.
Wonder if it's a little bit more Bayonetta than it is Devil May Cry. I mean, the both of them two are quite similar, really. But
this is the group that Boss leads to eradicate the seed.
Very sort of anime-inspired graphics to it.
Of course, there
Right,
is also
let's skip this and see if we can get straight to the game. Generic henchmen, bad guys by the looks of it. Yeah, normally you run at that kind of point. Or wait for it to land on top of you. Awesome. Looks like Bayonetta's brother. Okay, let's skip cutscenes again. I'm getting Shadows of the Damned kind of vibes from this. Just going to change the can I not change to inverted? So that's weird. Okay, right. So I'm an inverted player. I struggle the other way around. It's just the way I've always played them. So this could be an interesting playthrough. The only problem when you do these first playthroughs, they give you all the control info.
Right. The enemies are approaching.
A little bit bland at the moment. Why can I not get through that door? Maybe it's that thing on his back.
Great. Watch out. Upper level.
Death tornado.
Great. You can bounce those rockets back.
That's quite cool. Quite like that.
Great. They're coming from all sides.
Quite liking the soundtrack, that's alright. It's quite funky. Have that. It's not quite as fluid as a Devil May Cry or even like Bayonetta. It was a little bit clunky. I suppose the not having the inverted controls doesn't help. It's got something about it though, looks quite interesting. I might give this a longer playthrough at some point. But for now, that's Gungrave GORE. Okay, so this is Nintendo Touch Golf Birdie Challenge. I have had a very quick go of this one already. Yeah, I do quite like golf games. Used to love Wii Sports, golf. But I'm not a big golf fan particularly. This one looks fairly sort of straightforward. Just a case of basically swiping the screen to hit the ball, but let's give it a go. So like I say, I've not really gone into any massive depth when I played this before. Oops, I think I've just gone back. Oh no, here we go. Not really got any idea what I'm doing if I'm honest, but let's just hit the ball and see how it goes. That's just about stayed on the green, that. He's happy with that. Let's see how we do this time. Not quite sure how you change how hard you hit it, possibly how far you drag the stylus down, I'm not sure, but it's a bit of guesswork with this at the moment. Oops. Yeah, that wasn't a great shot. Alright, see if we can hit that a little bit harder. Oi! Nearly. Hit the flag. Drop it in for a bogey. Okie doke. I'm assuming I just have to tap this. Nicely done. Obviously that's a really easy course to start with. Don't know how many holes or how many courses or there are in this game. I think I did about 5 the first time I played it, just to give it a quick go. That seems to go really low, don't really know why. He's not happy with that. It could be because of the wind, maybe, I'm not sure. That's better. He's a bit happier with that one. But yeah, I do quite like golf games, and I do prefer the golf games where they're not sort of gimmicky like the Mario Golf. I did have Rory McIlroy's Golf once, I think on the PlayStation 4. I did quite enjoy it, but like I said, I don't really know a huge amount of about golf, or it's not like I've ever played golf myself. Is that going too far? Oh, that wasn't far off either. That weren't too bad actually. So yeah, Nintendo Touch Golf Birdie Challenge. I don't think that's a bad little game actually. I'll probably lose a few hours to that at some point. Quite a good game to take on holiday or something. So yeah, quite liking that. So we're back on the Xbox One, and this time it's Shaq Fu, A Legend Reborn, which was a bit of a reimagining of the Shaq Fu game that was on the Super Nintendo and the Mega Drive back in the 16-bit days. This came out on PlayStation 4 as well, and I have actually played the PlayStation 4 version, and it's alright actually. Nothing spectacular, but decent fun. Deceptively difficult, if I remember as well. It gets quite, some of the bosses were quite hard, if I remember right. Let's go straight into it. So again, this was another pickup from Game. Only cost a couple of quid. There's the front cover. Some people really like the SNES and Mega Drive version of this, and some people didn't. I know it didn't get great reviews when it came out back in the day. And that was partly the reason why I never gave it a go, so I don't really have an opinion on it particularly. But like I say, I've played this one a bit and quite enjoyed it.
What in the name of Wu-Tong shit is going on here?
I'll explain, but we must hurry.
Who the hell are you guys?
Shaq, I can teach you all those moves so you could watch me get my wrinkly ass kicked.
So yeah, pretty much just scroll and beat him up, which I quite like. It's a type of game that seems to be making a bit of a comeback these days. I've seen quite a few scroll and beat 'em ups, either re-released or released new ones.
Damn, that feels good. Why do these guys want to...
But yeah, I do quite like scroll and beat 'em ups. Probably my favourite ever was X-Men Arcade, one of my favourite arcade games ever. I think that's such a class game. Another game that I really wish they'd re-release. I've actually still got it on my Xbox 360 because it was in Xbox Live Arcade at one point, and I've still got it downloaded. I don't think it's available anymore, but I've still got it on there, so I do like to give that a quick blast every now and then. You you can tell, there's not a huge amount to this game in a way. It's pretty much button bashing, certainly in these first few levels anyway.
So what is the man king?
It's improved faster.
Quite like how the characters jump out from the screen. Very Turtles in Time. Although they come towards the screen in that game.
Kick that thing's ass, Shaq. Focus your inner energy and turn it into an attack.
The whistles go woo.
Ah, there you go, a bit of a Turtles in Time throwback there. Throwing an enemy into the screen. Quite like that, that's quite cool.
Sweet.
Don't know if Shaq did the actual voice for the character in this or not. I think he did in the original game.
If I remember, I tell you on level 5.
Like I say, it's quite a nice little pick up and play type game, this one. Not one you're necessarily going to spend a huge amount of time playing. Like I say, when I played the PlayStation 4 version, I actually started to struggle with some of the bosses towards the end of the game.
Someone slipped off the Jenny Craig wagon. Us low-hanging fruit.
Not quite sure what that means. Must be some sort of American joke, I think. Any Americans watching this video, let me know what Jenny Craig wagon is. Quite sure how you get past this guy. I seem to beat the other one really easily. Come on, try and hit me. Yeah, there's always tactics to beating these sort of things, but I just want to button bash. I'm gonna end up dying here, aren't I? Finally got him. Oh, there's another one now. Nice little dragon punch. And I died. So yeah, I need a bit of practice on this game, I think. But yeah, not a bad little game. Okay, so next up we're going to have a look at Ninja Turtles on the Nintendo Wii. That one, there are that many Ninja Turtles games, well, Ninja Turtles games in general, to be honest, that sometimes if you just say a Ninja Turtles game, it could be one of any. So, yeah, it's the Nickelodeon game based on the TV show that they did for a bit. I don't even know if it's still running. I'm totally out of touch with where we are with Ninja Turtles these days. Yeah, I mean, I like the art style for this series is alright. But yeah, like I said, I've never really watched it. But let's see what this is like. So this was only £1, and I'm sort of thinking a Ninja Turtles game for £1, possibly not expecting this to be that great, but you never know. Let's have a look. I'm assuming it'll be some sort of side-scrolling beat 'em up. Yeah, it's not as good as the old school cartoon 80s intro, that one. I'm assuming that's the same as the cartoon intro.
Ninja time! I got it. No, wait. How about quiet down?
So I'm going to play this using the classic controller.
I love my little stubby toe.
Right, let's get into this, hopefully. So you move around with the analog stick. Alright, so you can change turtles pressing the directional buttons.
It's the Foot Clan. Turtles, attack!
Let button bashing commence. Don't worry guys, leave it to me, I'll do all the beating up.
Stunned it.
Yeah, the other characters don't seem to be actually doing much.
That was totally epic.
Yeah, for me, you lot just stood around.
Stunned it.
Yeah, I'm already starting to see that this is a pretty by the numbers, pretty basic game. Probably quite a bit of fun, probably more fun in like 2-player multiplayer. Have we got any special moves? Yeah, that's alright.
Let's raise shell.
Let's move over to Raph, see what Raph can do. I would imagine pretty much the same. Right, let's try Mikey.
Stunned it. Ninja stun. Cool.
Yeah, it's all pretty basic if I'm honest. I mean, I wasn't expecting much. Like I say, it was only £1. A £1 Wii game, I think you know what you're going to get.
Whoa. Somebody call the pest
But
control number.
you'd be surprised what games you can get for £1 on the Wii. Some of them are really good.
You stunned.
I never judge a game just on its price, but yeah,
That was incredibly mediocre.
you said it. Yeah, Ninja Turtles on the Wii,
Stunned it.
£1 pickup.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we'll leave it at that. So before we have a look at the next game, I thought we'd have a quick look at the game itself, and that one is Killer Instinct. So you'll know from beginning Grab's video that this was probably my favourite pickup from the last couple of weeks. So have a quick look inside. It's in a box protector at the moment, but thought I would just quickly show you the game itself, because it's in not bad condition to be fair. I paid £20 for this from CEX. So there's the box itself, a little bit of rough edges there, but in general, yeah, it's not in bad condition really. Certainly no creases or anything like that on it, which is always nice. Inside we've got inlay, which isn't too bad, just needs to put it together a little bit. There's the cartridge, awesome black SNES cartridge, again nice condition that one. I've not actually tested this or played it yet, so this is the first run through I've had playing it. Yeah, that's the cartridge, and we've also got instruction manual as well, which is again, that's not in bad condition, that really, not bad at all. Moves list, might have to have a quick look at that before I stick it in the SNES, because it's been a while since I played Killer Instinct. But yeah, that's the game itself. Let's have a quick look at the game in action. $1995, originally released for the Super Nintendo. Great intro music, really cool intro music on this. Love it. Okay. Like I say, it's been a while since I played this. I've played the Xbox One game recently, but I'd forgotten which characters were in the original. We'll go with Orchid. Wow, they're perky. Yeah, I can't really remember much about the controls, but I'm going to go with the standard kind of Street Fighter 2 move list. So I've not played the Nintendo Switch Online version of this yet, so I don't know how it compares. But this still feels quite good actually. It's still quite fluid. Not quite Street Fighter 2 fluid, but like I say, I've always kind of preferred this a little bit, or I certainly used to prefer it to Mortal Kombat really. Yeah, good game this. I do enjoy it, Killer Instinct. I'm surprised I've left it this long to actually play it. And to actually pick it up. I think I have got a cartridge version of it. Cartridge on its own, but some great backgrounds. You can see why it sort of caused a bit of controversy when it first came out for the SNES. They weren't keen on the blood in the games back in the day. I think it was the first Nintendo game released with Killer in the title as well. That's part of the controversy. I'm getting beat badly here. This was certainly better than some of the other beat-em-ups that came out on the SNES. Things like Primal Rage and Rise of the Robots, Clay Fighters. There was just a ton of beat-em-ups around at that time. I was got hit with an Ultra 23 hit combo. But yeah, great game. Enjoyed that, it was good. And we are back. So that was a little bit of footage from some of the games that I picked up. from last week's Gaming Grabs video. A bit of a mixed bunch that. Some good, some not so great. But yeah, Nintendo Touch Golf on the Nintendo DS. That was only £1.50. Quite enjoyed that. I think that's not a bad little game, to be honest. And for the price, can't argue. Sort of game you take away on holiday and just, you know, sit on the beach and play that or something. Yeah, didn't mind that. I'm not a big golf fan, but yeah, quite enjoyed that one. Gungrave GORE, Xbox One. Yeah, I'll reserve judgment on that one. I want to play it a little bit more. Didn't help that I played it with the controls not inverted, which yeah, I usually play games inverted rather than verted or normal. I don't know. So yeah, it was okay. But yeah, I'll probably give that more of a go. Interesting though. Shaq Fu. Yeah, played that one before. It's not a bad game. Scrolling beat 'em up, which I do like. It was only $1.99 as well. Like I say, I played it on PS4 before, but sort of got to a point and got stuck on it and never played it, never went back to it. But yeah, I might continue on with that one, give that a bit more of a go. And then Ninja Turtles on the Wii. Yeah, that wasn't so great. I mean, it's not terrible or anything, and it was only £1. But yeah, it's a bit of a by the numbers scrolling beat 'em up really. Yeah, I'm not sure whether I'll be playing that one again. But you never know with the Turtles games. Give them a few years, all the value of these Turtles games seems to go up. But there's probably a reason why that one is only currently £8 and easy to get hold of. And then what I would say is probably my star pickup of the week and probably my favourite game of the lot is Killer Instinct. So yeah, really enjoyed giving that a go again. Proper nostalgia trip. Yeah, it's a good beat 'em up. Good beat 'em up, that one. And it has kind of made me think I'd like to pick up the N64 Killer Instinct Gold as well at some point. So yeah, Killer Instinct was the pick of the week for me. So, hope you enjoyed that one. Thanks for joining me as always. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, if you can hit that subscription button, and I will see you on the next one. Bye guys.